Peace. Today I will be diving into self-sabotage in the Black community and how it manifests in our ability to become successful, right? And so I'm going to read off a portion of my notes. I have wrote something in my notes pertaining self-sabotage, and I'm just going to base it off these notes, and we're going to start and break it down section by section, right? So self-sabotage is common in our Black community. We get comfortable in the same predicaments, and we get scared of pushing ourselves outside the boundary of comfortability. And this connects to generational wealth because subconsciously we have patterns of negative self-talk and experience feelings of shame, helplessness, and low self-esteem. Okay, also the previous video that I just did about the subconscious mind, the power of the subconscious mind, and Black success, you should go watch that video because this is basically touching on the same topic, right? And so, like I was saying before, to be comfortable is to be safe. Who doesn't want to be safe, right? To be comfortable is to be safe. Who doesn't want to be safe? And so it just comes to the point that we've been safe for too long. We all get comfortable. We all have habits that keep us comfortable because it's comfortable, right? We all keep habits that keep us comfortable because it's comfortable, right? And so when you get stuck in this stage of just not pushing yourself outside your boundaries, not pushing yourself further to where you know you could be, limiting your own potential, counting yourself out, essentially, then you're limiting yourself, right? And so it directly just is a ripple effect because it keep happening, it's keep happening, it's keep happening, it's keep happening, it's keep happening, right? And so we have to have a solution for these issues. This lady told me she had a business when she was 22, but didn't really apply herself to the business until 25 because she was comfortable working for someone else. But once she utilized her business and stopped working for others, she felt free. There's ways we can break through the matrix by using certain systems to our advantage and create something for our community, such as credit and how it could be used to get grants for our business. And racism is inevitable in America. You hear that? Racism is inevitable in America. You hear that? Racism is inevitable in America. So it's already set up for my people to fail and not succeed. It can be implied that our people are scared of success in a way because trauma causes a feeling of loss and abandonment from the past, which can cause you to currently fear success. And this is something we have to be aware of and target it so we can heal, because we are going to build generational wealth and health. I'm going to say that part again. It can be implied that my people is scared of success because trauma causes feelings of loss and abandonment from the past, which can cause you to currently feel it could cause you to currently fear success. And this is something we have to be aware of because we are going to build generational wealth, okay? Pardon me, this shit all but anyway, it causes these feelings, and you have to be aware that your trauma tricks you because it wants you to stay safe. And it's a cycle, right? It's just a cycle. So you're in a cycle of wanting to stay safe and not getting yourself out the comfort zone, right? And these creates feelings of abandonment. These create these feelings that you're not feeling worthy enough to go obtain the success. You feel like you don't even deserve this success. And it's crazy because I catch myself in certain mental patterns to where I see the same shit that I'm talking about. This same shit be happening to me sometimes because I have little habits that sabotage my potential because, why not procrastinate, or I have time. I don't have to follow my dreams right now. Why not have a little fun? These thoughts that you have, you got to realize these are not your thoughts, right? And your ego just wants you to be safe, wants you to be comfortable, right? And so you got to recognize that I don't choose to follow my ego. I choose to follow my higher self. right? And it's a mental battle right now. It's a heavy spiritual world war. It's been a spiritual war from the jump, but it's just like right now more than ever because I feel as though trauma is peaking, right? We have all these things on the internet, and it's a lot of things that's just, the world is crazy because trauma. A lot of people go through a lot of trauma. They don't have the right outlets, right? And so outlet could be possibly different things that's just not healthy. They direct their pain and their suffering into an unhealthy habit instead of being an alchemist and directing that, turning that pain into positivity, turning that pain into passion because it's fucking possible, right? So these feelings of loss, right? Um, we are going to build generational wealth over here, so it's imperative for us to overcome these habits, but it takes time. But time is all we have, right? So when you're overcoming a certain negative habit that you're accustomed to and you're comfortable to, you have to remember that comfortability is safety for you. Get yourself out the safe zone. But your body could be conditioned in that safe zone. This is what I'm learning for real, right? And that scientifically speaking, humans can be addicted to their own suffering. Humans can be addicted to their own suffering. So when you come out here and have these trauma and these issues, and you having these thoughts, and you're staying antisocial, and you're staying to yourself, and you're not doing these things that you want to do, and you have these thoughts like, oh, I want to change, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it's just like you're in the same cycle, right? You're just doing the same thing. You like, it's like you're kind of on autopilot. Fuck, man, I'm fucking tired, man. But look, this video I pushed out, you heard. Autopilot, gang. Get yourself out that mode. I know it's hard, but your body is accustomed to that because we're addicted to our own sufferings as what they call humans. But we know we're multi-dimensional beings, right? We are addicted to our own sufferings. And this alone will cause a lot of trauma, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain for people. But you have to understand that your body just wants you to be safe and is accustomed to certain habits. So you have to deprogram your body and your mind to get rid of these habits. You have to be present. You have to be aware. You have to have some sense of consciousness, some sense of awareness, right? And so you want to, what I was saying, but once we conquer ourselves and overcome bad habits and create a positive mindset, we are unstoppable through subconscious programming and a positive mindset. We can achieve anything in life, but in order to conquer a successful, abundant lifestyle, we have to conquer ourselves first and build the relationship with ourselves. And this is why I feel as though it's imperative for my people to work on self before trying to get into a business, because how can you work on self when self has self-sabotaging habits that will keep you in a procrastinating mindset, in a mindset of fear, in a mindset of lack, in a mindset of scarcity, right? When you're vibrating at these vibrations, you cannot help self, right? Self is nothing that you could really do for self because yourself is fucked up mentally and you got to get them right. And it's okay to be fucked up, but it's not okay to stay fucked up. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay not okay. It's okay to be broke, but it's not okay to stay broke, right? You got to detach yourselves. Listen, your habits create a sense of identity. You have to detach yourselves from the things you do and see the person, the version of yourself that you want to be. What type of habits would they have? Wake up tomorrow and think about being that person and live the life that they fucking have. Yesterday don't matter. Last week don't matter because I'm living in the now. And right now I choose to be this person because I am successful. I am rich. What do rich people embody? What do rich people do? I'm gonna embody that frequency. I'm gonna embody that person. It's all about being delusional and carrying out those delusions with actions. And just visualizing your delusion. That's all it is, bro. Everything that's all this hubba jubba manifest. All it is belief. It's all in your mind. Your mind is where it starts, and it's crazy because it's a blessing. Because it's simple shit, but the simple shit be so hard because we program to not know the simple shit. The simple shit be hard because they've programmed us to not know the simple shit. And then when the simple shit is, okay, visualize. Okay, think positive. You're like, oh, that shit don't work. But it's so simple, but you're so programmed that you don't think it's gonna work, eh? Like, it's crazy, but it's a blessing at the same time because it's a journey with self. And it's an amazing journey. Right now, why not start it right now? A positive mindset and subconscious reprogramming. This is directly what I'm going through right now too. Aligning better habits, make sure I'm not procrastinating, spending less time on social media, making sure I'm level-headed at all times, making sure my habits align with the person that I see myself being and not being a hypocrite to myself, making sure that I commit and I honor all the commitments I make to myself, because at the end of the day, if I don't treat myself with respect, if I say that's it for this week, I'm gonna grow my beard out, and I don't do that, and I just I'm in a cycle of just, you know what I'm saying, being comfortable, being used to this way of living or this way of eating or surviving, then I'm on survival mode. You cannot change the frequency when you're on survival mode because your body wants to keep you safe, right? And so one thing I want you guys to just take away from this video is that it starts with self, and it starts with you being aware that because I have trauma, my brain just wants to make sure I'm safe. It's like my brain just wants to protect its owner. My brain just wants to protect its its owner, its vessel, right? You know, by thinking certain ways and having PTSD to make sure that, you know, but when you're aware that your body is already in certain modes just to protect you from past traumas, you'll realize that my trauma is actually a catapult to get where I want to go, because I could turn this pain into passion. I could work on self, and then this will allow me to directly, you know, learn certain lessons and things that I need to be taught. And with that being said, man, y'all take this video and y'all heal yourself. Y'all do shadow work, and really taking that time to be by yourself, because it's okay. You know, solitude is a blessing, right? All right, y'all. Peace.